This is MacVoices TV. MacVoices TV is brought to you by Tropical Software, the makers of Top 10 Notes. Check it out at tropic4.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV at Macworld Conference and Expo. We're in the Etymotic booth talking to Mead Killion of Etymotic. Mead, welcome back to MacVoices. It's great to have you.
It's good to be here. It's a lot of fun.
Mead, I was just saying, last year you introduced me to your baby blue ear tips, which are the first in-ear headphones I've ever been able to get to work. It changed my earphone use completely.
When we introduced them, we thought we were solving only a 10% problem, which is why it took us so long. And then once we did, we found that, there's some giant football players that have small ear canals, and so we found it's probably 30 or 40% people are more comfortable with them and still get a good seal, which is the crucial factor.
So that puts me at the top 30 or 40%?
Yeah, I think so. An importance of it.
That's the way I'll spend it, I'll tell you that. So tell us about the Etymotic product line.
Yeah, well, let's keep on talking about ear tips, because we've just been looking at competitors' earphones as we normally do, and there are two styles. There were the ones that we introduced back in '92, which is to take an industrial strength earplug and put a hole through it, so you can get a really good seal, get outside lungs, and guarantee the sound quality. And the other style is the sort of little bulbous things that sit, maybe if they seal, but mostly they don't. And if you move your head, they don't. And we tried to get the noise isolation of them. It was almost impossible because it kept changing. And we put probe microphones and but anyway, we're fans of something that either a triple flange or a foam that allows you to actually seal deeply in the ear canal.
Well, and that's what they do. I've also used noise canceling headphones on airplanes. These, I don't need the noise canceling things. These seal so well that I've got such great sound, but I also am losing all that outside noise.
Yeah, the noise canceling earphones will take an 80 dB typical cabin noise down to 60 dB, which is an improvement, obviously. But with a foam ear tip, you can get down to 40, and even with a triple flange, you can get down to 45, which is like your living room with the air conditioning or furnace running.
So what else are you selling here at the show? Because I know you have a whole line of earphones that I haven't sampled all of them yet.
Oh, we'd be happy to have you one of each. Well, last year we introduced the HF2, which got a couple of First in Show awards, which was very pleasant. And that's the earphone with the microphone up here by your mouth, as opposed to on your chest or on your belly as some other people. And this year we've made the HF2, which is an unusual product. It's a subtraction product. We take the microphone off, and which reduces the cost. And if you don't need a microphone, then so both of those products have basically the same response as our ER4P top of the line earphones, and they're somewhat less expensive, and they come in pretty colors.
Always important in the Mac market.
Not to the engineering department, but to the marketing there.
How about wireless solutions?
We have, I think also last year we introduced the Ety Blue, and we've spent, I must confess, some time after introducing it, improving it, and we're still in that process. But it will give you 30 dB isolation. In a place like this, you can carry on a conversation, and the person at the other end doesn't even know you're in a show floor. They think you're in quiet. And you, because of course of sealing the ear tip, you hear them as well as whatever's happening at their end of the line. And that's a Bluetooth ear headset. And for years we've had the plug-in headset, the Etycom, which also has the same 30 dB improvement over your regular up here headsets. And as the 2.5 millimeter plugs are coming back, instead of everybody having their own 23-pin connector for their cell phone, those are seeing a resurgence in sales.
That's great. Well, I tell you, I'm a big fan, because it changed the way I listen to music, because I was never able to get a decent fit. So I thank you, and if it's 30-40% sales, then somebody else must thank you too.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of it was a surprise. And if you have some time when after you've done all your interviewing, we've got a show and tell on the different earphone sounds using the copy analogy. If you buy a color copy, or you would like it to reproduce the sound or the colors in the original, and they don't, of course, perfectly. And earphones can do a better job than many color copiers, but most of them don't. And so if you take two generations of copies, either on your copy machine or your earphones, then you see just how much distortion you're getting in the response of the earphone.
So this sounds a little bit almost like buying speakers for your stereo.
Actually, that idea came from Edgar Vilcher of the Acoustic Research about 30 years ago. He showed that his loudspeakers could reproduce themselves, and they could reproduce an Electro Voice loudspeaker, but the Electro Voice loudspeaker couldn't reproduce itself, or the AR3. So it's an old trick. But it's like the color copier. If you get the same thing when you copy it, it's a good reproduction.
Okay, so what's the website where people can go to find these fantastic earphones?
Etymotic, etymotic.com. Again, etymotic.com. And if you look under ER Publications, you'll see about 60 scientific papers that you can read if you have trouble going to sleep some night.
Thanks for the advice. Folks, we've been talking to Mead Killion of Etymotic. Again, I'll have links in the show notes to etymotic.com. Check them out. They're my earphones of choice. I'm not sure what that means, but they're my earphones of choice. Mead, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV at Macworld Conference and Expo. Thanks for watching.
MacVoices TV is brought to you by Tropical Software, the makers of Top 10 Nodes. Check it out at tropic4.com. MacVoices TV is part of the MacVoices Group and a member of Mac Level 10.